So the television is still relevant and will continue to be relevant.
Susan Obi, Director in charge of investigation at the National Broadcasting Commission. Thank you very much for joining me on the news.
You're welcome, Claire. Have a good evening.
All right, let's move on now. And more African First Ladies and other delegates have arrived at Abuja. And that's for the summit of the 9th General Assembly of the African First Ladies Peace Mission. Our State House correspondent, Aliu Kabir, reports that the First Lady of Nigeria, Aisha Buhari, was at the presidential wing of the Nnamdi Azikiwe International Airport to receive them. Okay, we have details of that report still being compiled. We'll bring it to you as soon as we have it. Nigeria's energy and infrastructure investments are introducing innovative solutions from professionals in the construction industry to avert impending natural and human-related disasters in a steadily recovering and growing economy. Now, this highly collaborative approach dominated the 29th Biennial Conference of the Nigerian Institute of Quantity Surveyors and inauguration of its 26th Council. Abubakar Usman Akwanga reports.
Christopher has the winner, and so
it was meant to be the 29th Biennial Conference and inauguration of its 26th National Executive Council, with Michael Shinobi as its president and other national officers to pilot the affairs of the institute for a period of 2 years. But the ceremonial engagement was not the only agenda on the table.
People are going to bring the funds, are going to be looking at the integrity and the nature of the farms they will give the money to. Can you manage such funds?
As we prepare to lead the Institute for the next 2 years, please accept my best wishes and prayers for a very successful tenure.
Leading issues revolved around ways of preserving the environment and its resources against growing threats by climate change and other human activities like incessant building collapse.
We need more and sustainable infrastructure to avert the climate change-induced disasters that are in West Africa's or Nigeria's future path.
The quantity surveyors have come of age and they must be recognized in all spheres of our economic activities.
Representative of the Vice President and Minister of State Power, Gadi Agba, says Nigeria's commitment to energy transition from fossil to renewable energy and achieving minimal carbon emissions is gaining global support.
At the last COP96, they promised that the monies will come shortly, and we assure you that the monies, when they arrive, will be applied judiciously.
The Institute says it will transform outcome of its mandatory continuing professional development into cooperation and industrial use that will benefit the society. In Abuja, Abubakar Usman Akwanga, NTA News.
All right, let's bring you the story on the African First Ladies by our correspondent, Aliu Kabir.
The First Lady of Nigeria was at the airport to receive her sisters, the First Ladies from across the African continent. On arrival were the First Ladies of Sao Tome and Principe, Maria de Fatima Villanova, Congo-Brazzaville, Antoniette Sassou Nguesso, with many of them expected to arrive for the summit of the African First Ladies Peace Mission. The First Lady has also received the representatives of the First Ladies of Côte d'Ivoire, Mauritania, and Zimbabwe. Mrs. Buhari also received the First Lady of Sierra Leone, Fatima Mada Bio. The Special Assistant to the President on Media, Aliyu Abdullahi, sheds more light on the program.
The African First Ladies are here in Abuja, first and foremost, to actually have a General Assembly. You know, it could be, if it could be recalled, in 1997, this organization, African First Ladies Peace Mission, was actually inaugurated. And the major aim of this organization for the African First Ladies is to promote peace and also to encourage more conflict resolution in the African continent. Because the First Ladies are believed to be people of influence when it comes to their spouses who are presidents and heads of government in the continent, so they can actually use this level of influence to promote, to call for peace, promote peace and development of the continent.
Other issues for the development of the mission are also expected to be discussed. I am Aliu Kabir, NTA News.
And it has been noted that for Nigeria to attain its full potential in addressing contemporary challenges, there is need for scaling up of research and development opportunities at the higher institutions of learning. This was the focus at the 2021 convocation lecture of the Afe Babalola University Ado-Ekiti, delivered by the Executive Secretary, Tertiary Education Trust Fund, TED Fund, Professor Suleiman Bogoro. Ayodeji Ogunshake reports.
Professor Bogoro, while delivering the lecture titled University as Catalyst for Regional Economic Development, emphasized that the revolving situation in the contemporary world requires solutions through effective research and development, that the lapses of research and development at the institutions of learning in the country are obvious, and advocated intense research in the various phases of the nation's sectors to attain its full potentials for sustainable economic development. Nigeria has to learn from other countries that allocate a high percentage of their GDP to research.
If you do not have somebody that believes and promotes, encourages, and supports research, then that university is destroyed ab initio.
The Ekiti State Governor, Dr. Kayode Fayemi, who was represented at the occasion, the former Minister of Education, Professor Babalola Borishade, among other speakers, acknowledged the vision of Are Afe Babalola advocated courage to add value in terms of research to transit Nigeria to a knowledge-based economy. From Ado-Ekiti, Ayodeji Ogunshake, NTA News.
Now, from the breeze to the melodious renditions, there are a chain of events that remind one that Christmas is at hand. And in the interest of its teeming customers, Zenith Bank becomes the first to create such atmosphere with the establishment of Christmas City within the heart of Lagos. It is a magnificent decoration which stretches down Ajose Adeogun Street, a major road on Victoria Island, accommodating the corporate head office of the organization. Here is Michael Olaleye with the rest of the description.
It is an age-long tradition of Zenith Bank to light up these major streets in the spirit of Christmas. But COVID-19 restrictions, coupled with the EndSARS crisis, which caused damage to the fittings here, last year was an exception.
I hereby activate the spirit of Christmas.
This is symbolic to the organization to reconnect with its customers in activating the spirit of Christmas, hoping that years ahead will be more rewarding, fruitful, and prosperous.
Christmas is also a time for sober reflection, where we think about things that we couldn't do and focus our thoughts on being better people and building better society.
The decoration is world class, as the venue will offer non-stop entertainment, fun and games till the end of the year. And as a sign of what to expect in the coming days, Nigerian's dance hall and R&B sensation Chike was on ground to dish it out. The uniqueness of the event is not just about the lightning of Ajose Adeogun Street, but there were fireworks to remind the people that Christmas is here.
We make people, begin to resonate with hope that yes, something good and beautiful can come from Nigeria, and that was what it brings to the table.
The consistency in decorating the entire stretch of Ajose Adeogun Street has added up to the corporate image and reputation of Zenith Bank among the people.
All our products are there for the people. I can tell you, if you need a loan as low as 2,000 naira, it's available at Zenith Bank today.
It was a long night of fun and entertainment for those who have been anticipating the light up and decoration of the Ajose Adeogun Street. And this momentum is what the bank that operates in the interest of the people hope to diffuse to the nooks and crannies of the country. In Lagos, Michael Olaleye, NTA News.
Spectacular indeed. What is Christmas without those lights? And we're still in Lagos, and the Coca-Cola Company, Nigeria, manufacturers of Schweppes soft drink, have introduced 2 additional extracts, the Zobo and ginger flavors, to meet specific needs of consumers. Amaka Owo was at the launch in Lagos and captured some exciting moments, and now reports for us.
The venue of the product launch was indeed a sight to behold. This performance heralded the unveiling of Schweppes Ginger and Schweppes Zobo soft drinks.
The first time I tasted this Zobo, there was some kind of like magic going on.
It's sweet and smooth. Yes.
Behold the brand ambassadors.
And Schweppes Ginger is fantastic. It's great for work. If you're working and you're stressed, you know what ginger does for the body? It suits your belly. It's on the go. It's a mixer. If you want to mix it with your drink.
There's only one way to find out. You know, experience tells all. Schweppes Zobo is here and it's available, and we come to take over the market.
It was an evening to remember as guests wine and dine while having Schweppes experience. For the leadership of the company, the consumer is king, which is why meeting their needs are top priority.
The Schweppes brand is particularly special to us in the Coca-Cola company as it represents innovation combined with style, an experience that has been built over a very proud heritage of delivering the finest mixers in the land.
We try to give you an experience. We try to add value to your life. So if you need a mixer with your drink, we're there. If you need an experience from a social perspective, we're there. So we try and make it very people-centric, very human being-centric.
We're bringing over 200 years of experience into this. So we're creating something that we assure you and you would like to take when you're in those moments that you are socializing with your friends, you're unwinding, you know, you want something different from the regular soft drinks. So this is a totally different experience than what is out there.
Consumers should tap into Schweppes' experience for a unique taste. The Coca-Cola company has been in Nigeria in the last 7 decades, with its branches located in various parts of the country.
That was a Zobo brand by our correspondent Amaka O. In other stories now, oil theft and asset vandalism are serious challenges faced by ITEL, operator of the NNPC ITEL joint venture of oil mining lease in the Niger Delta region. But despite those challenges, the company was able to present relief materials to communities recently affected by oil spill in its Santa Barbara Southeast field in Nembe local government area of Bayelsa State. That's where Adiola Kami Akiri reports from.
On noticing the head leak, ITEL notified the relevant regulatory agencies to contain the impact of the spillage on the environment. With the resolve to ascertain that the head well is secured, ITEL has also paid a courtesy visit to the affected communities where it made relief materials available to them to ameliorate the devastating effects of the spillage.
What you have today for us comprises of at least the following: 200 bags of rice, 50 bags of beans.
The company's representatives were received at Opunembe Kingdom by the King, His Royal Majesty, Dr. Biobelemoye Josiah Ubedo VIII, council chiefs, and a cross-section of the people.
But I want to advise that for you to be continually a friendly partner with this great kingdom, you have to divest from certain unacceptables committed or done by your predecessor and invest in actions that will greatly improve relationship with us.
ITEL Group noted that although it will be difficult to exclude deliberate tampering of the well by those attempting to siphon crude directly from the head well, the company will ensure the communities are not left unattended to.
The party have never singled out community contacts to exclude from payments. We shall henceforth, as we always try to do, push harder to ensure that community-related programs are pursued.
It is, however, the fervent desires of ITEL Group and all industry professionals involved to make safe the well and its immediate environs. Adeola Komiakiri, NTA News.
And the Force Commander Multinational Joint Task Force, MNJTF, Major General Abdul Khalifa Ibrahim, was host to a joint delegation from the French military intelligence led by Vice Admiral Denis Bertrand and United States African Command, AFRICOM. The force commander commended U.S. and France stabilizing role in Africa. A statement by Colonel Mohamed Dole, the Chief of Military Public Information, MNJTF, headquarters in N'Djamena, Chad, says the delegation are strategic partners and were urged by the force commander to explore ways in further supporting the ongoing operation. And more than 540 kidnapped victims, including 95 students, have regained freedom within the past 2 months of telecommunication shutdown in Zamfara State. Governor Bello Mohammed, who stated this at the swearing-in ceremony of some public officers in Gusau, announced the immediate reopening of 7 major livestock markets across the state. Jamilu Ibrahim has more.
The shutdown of telecommunication networks and the suspension of weekly markets in all parts of Zamfara State are some of the latest strategies adopted by the government to stem the tide of armed bandits and their collaborators. Speaking at the swearing-in ceremony of some new public officers at the government house, Gusau, Governor Bello Muhammad says the measure is progressively yielding the desired results.
The government has so far been able to rescue a total of 544 abductees from the bandits. Series of arrests of suspected bandits and their collaborators were made across the 14 local government councils. Recovery of thousands of arrested cattle from the bandits.
Governor Muhammad, who maintained that the achievements are clear manifestations of the improved security situation in the state, which informed government's decision to reopen more weekly and livestock markets in some local government areas of the state. However, warned people in the state against taking law into their hands. To the newly sworn in 2 commissioners, 10 special advisors, 8 permanent secretaries, and the state auditor general, the governor charged them to bring their wealth of experience to bear in justifying the confidence reposed in them. In Gusau, Jamilu Ibrahim, NTA News.
And the Federal Road Safety Corps, Bayelsa State Sector Command, has been commended for empathizing with road traffic victims. Management of Niger Delta University Teaching Hospital, Okulubiri, gave the commendation when officials of the FRSA visited them as part of activities to mark this year's World Day of Remembrance for Road Traffic Victims. Saye Prezi has the details.
Visitation is one way of assuring the sick of people's concern and care about them. The resultant effect of such show of empathy is often far-reaching, as that feeling of being loved elevates the spirit of the sick. The Chief Nursing Officer, Niger Delta University Teaching Hospital, Okolobri, Mr. Stanley Donyabo, who represented the CMD of the hospital, appreciated the FRC and look forward to sustain cordial relationship.
I will always want to wish that every year that this is being celebrated, we'll be seeing you to give this support.
We will sympathize with them and pray that God will grant them quick recovery.
Presentation is just to show our love, to empathize with them in their situation, that we are concerned.
The World Day of Remembrance for Road Traffic Victims is marked globally on the 3rd Sunday of November every year to keep memories of the dead and honor the living, among other things. Inyenengoa, Aya, Prezi, NG News.
Let's join our sports desk for sports update.
Ole Gunnar Solskjaer's near 3-year reign as Manchester United manager was officially brought to an end on Sunday. The Red Devils parted company with the Norwegians, who was appointed on an initial caretaker basis in December 2018 on the back of Saturday's 4-1 loss to Watford. United's 5th defeat in 7 Premier League matches leaves them with 17 points from 12 games, their second lowest tally at this stage in 2018 to 2019. Also under Solskjaer, the former Manchester United player is one of the most famous Norwegian footballers, but his success as a manager has been missed.
I feel for the fans, and I feel with the fans, and I feel the same as them. It's we're embarrassed losing the way we do. We are in a very bad run, a bad situation, but that's part of football.
Despite success in Norway with Molde FK, he has now faded into English Premier League jobs. The 48-year-old was hired on a temporary basis in December 2018 to take over from Jose Mourinho following an impressive performances.
About time, Ole should go and find somewhere else to rest, and for the management or the board of United to find a new person to be able to put back the team on its proper track.
But this season has been marked by a series of poor performances and continued media criticism that Solskjaer is out of his depth in such a big job.
I don't know why they had to wait for this long before actually making up their minds.
Whatever strategy he was using was supposed to be the foundation of what we are expected to see.
In all competitions, the Watford humbly was Solskjaer's 108 match, 24 games more than Mourinho.
Probably they have solved one problem, but other problems may as well just surface.
Former player Tom Coach failed to win a trophy during his time at the M, but led the club to last season's Europa League final, while he posted league finishes of 6th, 3rd, and 2nd. Michael Carrick has been placed in charge, while the club search for an interim manager until the end of 2021 to 2022 campaign. With sports update, Omoyemi Unobo.
And President Muhammadu Buhari has shared the grief over the passing of Senator Gbenga Luko on Saturday, urging family, friends, and political associates to find solace in God and the antecedents of the former lawmaker. In a statement by his special advisor, Media and Publicity, Femi Adesina, the president commiserates with members of the All Progressives Congress APC, people and government of Ekiti State on the loss of the political leader who served his state and the nation and was dutifully committed to improving the lot of his community. He also prays for the repose of his soul and comfort for the family. And the death has occurred of Surikin Rafin Gwandu Musa Suleiman Nasarawa, the sole proprietor of Unity Comprehensive School, Sokoto. He was born in 1939 in Burinkebi and died on Tuesday, November the 16th, after a brief illness. The deceased was a seasoned educationist, administrator, planner, and philanthropist who contributed immensely to the upliftment of education in both Sokoto and Kebbi states. Late Surikin Rafin Gwandu rose through the ranks of Sokoto State Ministry of Education to Zonal Assistant Director before joining the Nigeria Customs Services in 1986, where he retired as a controller. He was the chairman of the Sokoto State chapter of the National Association of Private Schools in Nigeria, and that was before his death. And that's the news from our Abuja studios. We thank you for always watching. Don't forget, Jennifer Igwe will be back with her package of Newsline tonight. And I always urge you to join us in our campaign against rape and rapists. That's it from us here.
For me.
Are you ready for the world's biggest breakdance competition? Enter Globe Battle of the Year Nigeria and win Mega Millions in prize money. Globe Battle of the Year Nigeria is here.
What if you stumble into an opportunity at your own convenience? What if you stumble into a friendly stranger and all you had to do is wave? What if you unlock the opportunity of a lifetime with this new acquaintance in a branded shirt? What if all you have to do is your favorite things in your favorite places? Shopping at the mall, having a weekend getaway, or going to the movies? Your future is right outside your door. We are closer than you think.
Hey there, what's on your bucket list? Would you like to travel the world, live your best life? What if I told you you could blow right this minute and do everything on that list? Airtel is saying thank you to all loyal customers. You stand a chance to win up to 100 million naira with guaranteed cash tokens in the Airtel Recharge and Blow promo. How awesome is that? All you have to do is recharge to win. For more information, dial *444*4# to enter for the draw. Everyone's a winner, so hurry now. The more you recharge, the more you win.
Airtel, the smartphone network.
The Nigerian Communications Commission, in exercise of its functions under the Nigerian Communications Act 2003, has published the final information memorandum for the upcoming auction of the 3.5 GHz spectrum band and stakeholders' responses to comments on the information memorandum as part of its 5G technology deployment plan on November 10, 2021. Stakeholders are by this notice invited to peruse these two documents, indicating the start date of receipt of applications for the auction. The documents are to be found on the Commission's website at www.ncc.gov.ng. The attention of stakeholders is drawn particularly to Section 1 of the Information Memorandum. Further to the above, winners of the auction are required to make final payment by February 25, 2022. All applications to participate at the auction must reach the Commission on or before Wednesday, November 24, 2021, and should be addressed to the Executive Vice Chairman, Nigerian Communications Commission, Plot 423 Aguiyi-Iransi Street, Maitama, Abuja. Executive Vice Chairman and Chief Executive NCC, Professor Omar Garba Ambata Nausa.
NCC.
Connecting Nigeria. Give your kids winning energy. Milo Active Go. With the goodness of malt, milk, and cocoa, helps them make the most of every day. Milo, the energy to go further.
The town hall meeting on the Petroleum Industry Act, earlier scheduled for Thursday, 25th November 2021, has now been postponed. A new date will be announced later. All inconveniences are highly regretted. Announcer Alhaji Lai Mohammed, Honorable Minister of Information and Culture.
There is a saying that Christmas is what you make of it. At Bedmates Furniture, we enjoy making your Christmas comfortable and exciting with the furniture we provide you. That's why from 1st November to 18 December 2021, Bedmates offers you and your loved ones amazing luxury furniture your home loves and truly needs at up to 70% discount. You also stand a chance to win fridges, TVs, washing machines, and many more as we keep making your living better through the furniture you love.
Enjoy the reward that sharing brings with the Airtel Family Plan. Get bonus talk time, SMS, and data for each family member you share with. Dial *141# now.
Now everybody knows
Airtel, the smartphone network.
This is beautiful.
Quality is vital. Quality is Vitafoam.
Hello, honey.
Hey, baby.
Wow. Those guys are good in bed.
What?
Yes, we're good in bed. Hurry now to any Vitafoam accredited dealer nationwide or visit us online on www.vitafoamng.com to place your order today. Vitafoam, the fine art of living.
Come back. Given that religion plays key role in the life of almost all Nigerians, it is rare to see a community without a place of worship and one where one exists. For instance, adherents of religious groups usually mobilize and make it a project of priority. What is strange, however, is having a believer in one faith facilitate the building of a befitting place of worship for adherents of another. A very good case at hand is news and worth sharing. Tessie Omeri takes it from here.
A sleepy community has a population of about 3,000 who are existing peacefully for more than 5 decades. Located in Gwagwalada Area Council of the FCT, Pagada is a farming community yearning for development. Sited in the community is a school built by the missionaries of St. Paul of the Catholic Church who are in the community on evangelism. But beyond the gospel, they saw the need to cater for the educational needs of the people, and a school was built.
We have been witnessing in Pagada for about 20 years now. We offer free education for the people who are so marginalized.
What started like a mustard seed blossomed, and the need to expand the school became necessary. The development, which did not go down well with the locals, hence a dialogue was quickly deployed to give peace a chance.
They wanted to change the name of our community school and get part of our land, so we refused. We even went to court, but it was resolved amicably, which brought about these mocks.
When we went there to evangelize the people, it was very difficult to make them know our aim. Along the way, all of a sudden, the chief came up to say we should not carry on our mission of educating the children there again. But we said even your own children are there, even if you are a Muslim, you know, and so on. He became very serious about it, and we didn't want to make trouble with him. But we saw clearly that some kind of tension was brewing. So when we dialogued with him, so he said, if we can arrange for a place to raise a place of prayer for them, it will be fine.
He wrote a letter to Malam Mele Kolokiari, who is also a member of Muslim professional in Da'wah, and who sent the letter to me and said, go there and see what is the true situation of the place.
His action paid off as Muslim professionals in Da'wah responded to the call, and behold, a new mosque came to be.
The Islamic Dawah swing into action by building a mosque in Pagada village, providing borehole in Pagada village, providing health facility in the same village, providing Islamia to promote Islamic education in the same community, which has developed interest.
For the locals, including Ibrahim Abdullahi and his friends, whose Arabic knowledge has improved greatly, are grateful.
Very happy in this school. I can learn my Holy Quran.
The children, those are in this, that are in this society, actually, they are benefiting with this such a place of worshiping.
They have helped a lot. At least we have before we have only the stream where we fetch water down there, but now we can go and fetch water from there, and the most other people from other places to come here and worship with them.
This is an initiative from Christian community. This is an acceptance from Islamic community. The two religions are working for peace of this nation.
For someone who is a Christian and a Catholic priest to write a letter to Muslim organizations for them to come and build a religious place is a welcome development.
Building of the mosque became one of the one of the ways of religious dialogue with the Islamic brothers and sisters.
This action by Reverend Callistus Isara and his team is what observers are calling on all Nigerians to emulate.
A special spirit of love indeed. Now to dance. Years ago, would anyone in Nigeria have imagined dance as a course of study? Not to talk of considering it a field in which someone could become a professor. Interestingly, this is the story of Jalil Ujuade, a toddler whose dance was a special attraction at Festac 77. Motivated by the ovation he received that day, Jalil decided to pursue a career in dancing and gain vast knowledge in it through the academia. Today, he is a professor of dance. Let's hear the story of his journey from Olajide Bello.
Dance, as I used to know, is nothing serious, something just for entertainment and personal pleasure. Some people even see those who dance as the unserious ones.
There is nothing wrong in it. Even from my own way, I think even dancing can even bring in revenue to the government if it is well organized. It depicts our culture. There is nothing wrong in it. Studying it deeply. We, the white men, can study our own system of dancing. What is wrong for our children to study it? There is nothing wrong.
Interestingly, my son, he took music as a subject and he came top in his class for music and got a prize. In fact, he's been studying and working on so many instruments, and we are very happy as his parents for that.
Will it not surprise these parents to know what dance has actually become? To the extent that Nigeria has nothing less than 10 professors of dance. One of them is Jalil Olasukomi Ujuade. He started his dance career at the age of 4 when he followed his father's dance group, Ujuade Performing Troupe, to Festac 77.
This group, I must confess to you, did not perform only at competitions, but invited by almost all the universities in Nigeria, higher institutions, where I taught them how to dance, how to sing, how to perform.
He ensured that prior to my antecedent, I started dancing with his troupe at the age of 4+. So as I was growing, I kept gaining more exposure and experience in the area of dancing. So as mainly I entered Joshua Grammar School with my brother and my sisters, we continued the dancing, life.
Dance has taken Professor Ujuade across the globe, spinning cash, even as he earns both national and international recognition.
We are like 5 kids to him. So any performance that we have, particularly outside the example of international performance, that if they are paying $1,000, same amount goes to each of the kids. You can imagine you get like $6,000.
Even with other degrees in his kitty, including a master's degree in law and business administration, his passion for dance is unwavering. Academicians see Professor Ujuade as a rare gem with vast potentials that can revive and reposition dance as a culture.
I'm glad because this was a young man I saw going all over the world to represent Nigeria, and it's unique in every sense.
Himself identifies dance as a veritable tool for not only the promotion of one of the rich cultural heritage of Nigeria, but that the establishment of dance hubs can also be a source of foreign exchange earner for individuals and the country.
This is indeed dance beyond dancing. Now let's take you down memory lane on an incident reported on Newsline in June 2016 about one 19-day-old baby, Buhari Dauda, in Niger State, whose genitals were cut off by his stepmother. Now, here is an update. The 22-year-old stepmother, Bariatu Rabiu, who was in the center of it all, has confessed to the crime, and the State High Court has given its final verdict on the matter. 5 years. The proceedings took 5 years. Mukhtar Abubakar Wowo is standing by to tell us all about it.
The 22nd of June 2016 was absurd for the residents of Wada village in Shiroro local government area of Niger State when a 19-day-old baby Buhari Dauda was discovered crying in a pool of blood with a severed genitals in a bush close to his father's house. His stepmother, 22-year-old Bara Aturabiu, was suspected and arrested, as she later confirmed the suspicion through her confession to the police that when her co-wife, the biological mother of baby Buhari, was out of sight, she took advantage of the situation, sneaked into the room and took the innocent infant to a nearby bush and cut off his genitals.
The remnant of the penis, we're able to see it, we're able to tackle it and non-absorbable material, so that when the child grows, we'll come back and revisit that penis. Ultimately, we hope to give him a penis that should urinate, have sexual gratification, and possibly have a child.
Efforts by medical experts within and outside the country to save baby Buhari did not end up in futility as he grew up to attain toddlerhood after the forced surgery at infant. The baby, however, gave up the ghost due to complications from malaria fever.
Baby Buhari had a slight touch of malaria while at home, that's in the village with the parents, and as he was being rushed down here to Mina, unfortunately he gave up along the way, and that ended the whole issue about him.
I'm not aware that the death of the child was as a result of the hurt she caused to that. The child has even started walking, so I don't believe if that was the cause of the death of the child.
Before then, baby Buhari's stepmother, the culprit, was awaiting trial after her case file was duplicated and sent to the Niger State Ministry of Justice for legal advice. Bara Aturabiu was arraigned on a 2-count charge.
Attempt to commit culpable homicide under section 229 of the Penal Code and causing grievous hurt. But my lord, while delivering judgment, said the hurt was caused in the attempt to commit the homicide. So it will be double jeopardy for her to be punished for causing grievous hurt, while at the same time punishing her for attempt to commit homicide.
Justice Halima Ibrahim Abdul Malik of the Niger State High Court too then convicted and sentenced Bara Aturabiu.
She was sentenced to 18 years imprisonment to start from the year 2019 when the proof of evidence was filed. That will serve as a deterrent.
The parents of the late baby Buhari were not on ground to comment on the judgment and also speak on the convict's marital status in the family.
Although the case stretched for 5 years, justice has been served. Now, Jigawa State has been thrown into mourning following the death of 7 teenage girls who died in a locally made boat while trying to cross over a river from a nearby village Thursday night. The incident occurred when the teenagers were on their way back home from a Quranic recitation visit to the neighboring village. Newsline correspondent Mohammed Musa Askera visited the village, a distance of about 100 kilometers from Duse, the state capital, to unravel the cause of the incident. Let's hear his findings.
Mood in Gavasa village in Kafin Hausa local government area was that of mourning. Losing 7 teenage girls aged between 10 and 12 at once put an emotional burden on the residents. visiting neighboring villages for Quranic recitation by teenage girls and boys in commemoration of the birth of Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, has been a long-standing tradition for the residents in the area. This year, however, the event, which started happily, ended on a sad note.
10 of them were on this boat, too small to accommodate that number of people, and at the same time it's not in good condition. Unfortunately, the boat was not yet was not yet at the right place for them to begin to come out of the boat. And when that began, the children, overwhelmed the boat as they tried to come out at the same time. So the boat had to capsize at that time, and that was what led to the loss of about 7 lives.
Thursday night, the 18th of November 2021, the date of the sad event will linger long in the memory of the parents and the survivors of the boat mishap. Harida Abdullahi and Fatima Idris were among the 3 survivors and narrate what happened that fateful night. For Sayyidi Nusa Gafasa, the Islamic teacher who led the girls to the bank of the river on that traumatic journey, the accident has taught them a lot of lessons to avoid reoccurrence.
suna ganin kamar an zo inda za su ka sun zura kafan su sun yi nauyi gefe da sai ubangiji ya kawo sanadin sa a wani lokacin.
Parents of the victims say they would work with the state government to forestall such incidents in the future. This is coming as informed individuals commenting on the incidents attributed to the condition of the canoes ferrying people in some of those riverine villages, lack of protective jackets, and above all, night journey across rivers, which make it difficult for rescue operations when accidents occur. While the police in the state have confirmed the incidents and put the number of deaths to 7, the state government says it's taking all necessary measures to forestall repeats of similar calamity. NTA Newsline could confirm that this is not the first time Jigawa is recording this type of canoe mishap, because in 2016, many lives were lost in a similar incident in Jahun local government area.
Very unfortunate incident. Time for a break. Newsline continues shortly.
Government of Nigeria, through the National Primary Healthcare Development Agency and partners, has established COVID-19 mass vaccination sites at various strategic points in all the area councils of the Federal Capital Territory. In addition to the health facilities, you can now receive COVID-19 vaccine at the Federal Secretariat parking lot behind the Eagle Square, Banex Plaza, local and international airports, Jabi Recreation Park, motor parks and Jabi Lake Mall, Old Parade Ground, Wuse Kubwa, Old Garki, Utako Market, the National Mosque, H Medics, Area 11, Idu Kubwa train stations, Lube Junction, After Car Wash, AYA Junction, and all the government-approved COVID-19 private testing laboratories in the FCT. 6 million Nigerians have safely received the COVID-19 vaccines. For sure, 6 million Nigerians cannot be wrong. All COVID-19 vaccines are free, safe, and effective. Get vaccinated. For more information, visit www.nphcda.gov.ng/FCT focus sites or call 0700 2200 122. This message is from the National Primary Healthcare Development Agency.
What's the difference between regular data and MTN data? I'll show you. With regular data, you get this. But with MTN data, you get moved right into the action like this. And this. And this. And this. With MTN data, you don't just get more, you experience more. Need loads of data to live your dream? Turn it up on MTN, the reliable data network.
Everybody knows the secret to good cooking is that special ingredient. The mothers know it, but does this new generation know it? Let's find out. Mothers, daughters, are you ready? Yes! Let the cooking begin.
Erisco tomato paste. Now we get home, now we get love, now we get children. We spice the world with a meal so great and so healthy. You know we've got your back. Oh, with Erisco, Rigico, Nagico.
Ladies and gentlemen, food is ready.
Food of love. Tomato paste. Good food for the body. Yum yum for the body.
Erisco Rigico and Nagico tomato paste is made by Erisco Foods Limited, feeding Africans with healthy foods.
I'll take this.
Are you ready for the world's biggest breakdance competition? Enter Globe Battle of the Year Nigeria and win Mega Millions. Globe Battle of the Year Nigeria is here.
I am always thinking about your well-being, so when I learned that 7 out of 10 children in Nigeria are iron deficient and this slows their growth, affects learning, and can cause anemia, I got worried. Mom is right. 1 sachet of Cerelac Junior with Iron Plus a day provides 50% of your child's daily iron needs to support proper growth and learning. That's reassuring. Cerelac Junior with Iron Plus. It's all good, Mom.
When times are tough, we know that as a mother, one thing you should never compromise on is your family's oral health, because they deserve the best. Oral-B, all-round protection. It's great value. It protects your mouth from harmful bacteria and also protects you against tooth holes and gum problems, which can lead to tooth loss. It strengthens your family's teeth and gives them all-round protection. So remember, protect their future. Oral-B for healthier, stronger teeth in just 1 week.
Give your kids winning energy. Milo Active Go. With the goodness of malt, milk, and cocoa, helps them make the most of every day. Milo, the energy to go further.
Nivea Black and White deodorant protects me and my favorite outfits. That's why I feel confident and free. With 5-in-1 anti-formula, I stay fresh and protected for 48 hours. And my clothes stay stain-free. Nivea Black and White anti-stain deodorant. Try it. Nivea's 5-in-1 anti-action formula and 48-hour protection is also available for men.
Welcome back. There is an African saying that toilet business cannot be transacted by proxy, if you know what I mean. It is so important for good and healthy living. Little wonder toilet takes a date on the global calendar. To commemorate the 2021 World Toilet Day, Reckitt's Benkiza Sub-Saharan Africa, makers of Hapik Toilet Cleaner, embarked on a campaign to sensitize Nigerians on the importance of toilet hygiene. The brand is also supporting Nigeria's target of ending open defecation by 2025. Salwa Khalil Ibrahim was there for Newsline.
On November 19 every year, the United Nations commemorates World Toilet Day to raise awareness about the importance of sanitation and good hygiene practices. With the world pushing for healthy societies, the listing of Nigeria among top countries practicing open defecation was no good news.
For 7 million people defecate openly in gutters, sidewalks, even in primary schools, just because of the lack of toilets. Isn't that a disappointment?
2020 2025 is Nigeria's set target to end open defecation, and the federal government is working on the path, but with 2025 just around the corner, development partners call for strategic collaboration to meet the deadline.
Sanitation, like I said, is everybody's business, and also as a major tool to combat the COVID-19 pandemic and the current serious epidemic that we have of cholera.
We're going to achieve these goals. I really exhort everybody to higher achievement and more building of toilets and more adoption of hand washing, particularly as a practice.
Leading this advocacy is Surikit Sub-Saharan Africa, makers of Harpic. The company is providing toilet facilities across the country to encourage good hygiene practices.
So we are working with federal government as well as some of the state governments. In different parts, we have already donated around 150 toilets, and also we have worked on 5 public toilets. So it's a whole 360 execution that we are looking towards, driving the access to the toilets, driving the access to the products, as well as also ensuring the awareness.
Over the years, Harpic has become a household brand in Nigeria as one of the most effective and affordable toilet cleaners.
We are also working towards making the product more accessible to the consumers so that they can afford the product and ensure the hygiene toilet. So we're working through some new NPDs, new products to be launched, which will be supporting the people to have access to the hygienic toilets. It's not a responsibility of only the government, but also every single one living in this beautiful country to ensure that we're working towards open defecation-free Nigeria and healthier, happier Nigeria.
The manufacturers say beyond World Toilet Day, Harpic will remain committed to ending open defecation and promote a clean Nigeria.
Must value toilets. They are crucial parts of our lives, healthy living, and community. Now, winners are emerging in the Globacom Joy Unlimited Extravaganza promo. The foremost indigenous telecommunications company surprised subscribers with various gifts in Lagos. Amako will report that the various Glo ambassadors were present to witness the presentation ceremony held in Lagos.
The Joy Unlimited Extravaganza promo has over 500,000 household prizes for grabs, including cars. And these are the first set of lucky winners to receive refrigerators, television sets, and generating sets.
The joy is unlimited. Thank you very much, Glo.
It really shocked me that it's actually real, it's real. I feel good.
More subscribers stand the chance to win by just recharging 500 naira weekly or 2,000 naira monthly to qualify for the draw and be part of these exciting moments.
The consumer makes us. I mean, they've been with us 18 years and of course beyond. So we're still going to 15 other places with this. This is the first. This is the unveiling of it. From here we go straight to Enugu in the next week.
These famous celebrities, who are also Glo brand ambassadors, attest to the fact that Globacom is a responsible brand.
I really uplifting people, especially with the entertainer, with the musicians. Glo is the answer.
Glo has been affecting people's lives for so many years now. And I keep saying it, for now, Glo is the only indigenous network that we have.
It's different taking from your customers and you're not giving back. Here they take from customers, help them build their whatever network and also give back to them, empower them. But you don't get motto before, now don't get motto.
True to their word, they always come good, they always come clean, they always come straight. And it's just another way of thanking people, thanking the public.
Glo remains consumer-centric as they continue to put smiles on the faces of Nigerians.
Now, sons and daughters of Berom Nation in Abuja converged on one spirit to chart a way forward for every indigenous tribe on the plateau. The gathering is aimed at building desired peace and unity in the land and in Nigeria. Hawa Gimba reports on the 2021 Wusam Berom Day themed, "He is our strength."
Day is an annual event dedicated to prayers and praises in appreciation to God for His mercy on the Berom Nation in and around the FCT. The Gwam Jos Da Jacob Bobogang, who was represented among other political leaders of the Berom Nation, enjoined the youth to embrace peace and unity as it is the bedrock of peace and development.
As Berom people, we should be focused, we should cooperate, we should work for the unity and progress of the nation.
Occasion like this is a moment for us to again emphasize the place of unity, peace, progress, and to call the community to ensure that they are part of the process. Peace is cardinal to human existence and development. And I want to encourage the Berom and to congratulate them and to thank them.
Sons and daughters of Berom Nation in the FCT are optimistic that Berom Nation will continue to wax stronger, even as they urge the youth and her people to be prayerful, as prayer is critical in solving problems.
Once in a year, we hold this Wusal Berom, which brings all the Berom people in Abuja and environs and from Jos together here so that we can worship the Lord together.
Berom people who are gathered to give glory to God, that they should continue to do that. I know this Wusal Berom has come to stay.
Well done, Berom Nation. There's power in peace and unity. Let's pay some bills. Newsline will continue shortly.
We keep our word.
Is there ahead?
Full of nourishment and vitality. Bodies and shot lights. Ovaltine 3 in 1. 3 in 1. Ovaltine 3 in 1.
New Ovaltine 3 in 1. Smart choice for smart kids.
How to make a perfect bowl of love? A perfect blend of taste that brings every ingredient to life. The fusion of different spices. The unique aroma that rejuvenates your senses. The heartwarming deliciousness. And the satisfaction that comes from every bite, which makes you say, I love my Indomie.
Give your kids winning energy. Milo Active Go. With the goodness of malts, milk, and cocoa, helps them make the most of every day. Milo, the energy to go further.
Black, it's not dark, it's bright. Black is bold. Black is every color, all together. My thing, your thing, our thing mixed together. Black shines brightly. Drink it in.
Looking fresh for your dates? Get even fresher with Close Up. New Close Up Triple Fresh formula. It cleans deeply, fights 99% of bacteria, and cools intensely, keeping you protected and fresh.
Protected and fresh. Protected and fresh.
Let's take a picture.
Protected and fresh.
Still fresh, still protected.
Feeling good and protected.
All day confidence to get close.
Oh yeah, take the Close Up shot to close.
New Close Up Triple Fresh formula.
There is a saying that Christmas is what you make of it. At Bedmate Furniture, we enjoy making your Christmas comfortable and exciting with the furniture we provide you. That's why from 1st November to 18 December 2021, Bedmate offers you and your loved ones amazing luxury furniture your home loves and truly needs at up to 70% discount. You also stand a chance to win fridges, TVs, washing machines, and many more as we keep making your living better through the furniture you love.
Man, get as it be. We dey find work, but sometimes even the package, no gree package, it dey frustrate. But with Trophy Lager beer and your honorables we go help you package, everything fit balance. Even when everything no gree balance, your honorables go still stand by you. Whether na night or day, no matter the condition, your honorables go still stand by you. So that when the package don't finally set, everybody safe go gree. But no forget your honorables, the ones we stand by you. Now them must stay when you won't lick mouth. Because now who stand by you be your honorable.
Outcome of Durban-Paris Trade and Investment Forum is our focus on NTA Tuesday Live this week. Join us at 10:30 p.m. Tuesday Live, incisive and educative.
Welcome back. Clocking 60 and your marriage 25 years is no mean feat. For Senator Chukwuka Utazi, representing the Enugu North Senatorial District, it was time for Thanksgiving and double celebration. The grand occasion in Abuja attracted the creme de la creme of society and people from all walks of life. Rosemary Bilian witnessed the memorable event graced by the Vice President and the President of the Senate.
It is worth doing is worth doing well is a saying that best describes the moment Senator Chukwuka Utazi remembered to return gratitude to God for life, mercy, divine health and blessings enjoyed from birth to being a family man, and so flagged by friends, colleagues, associates and well-wishers, as well as wife and offspring. Senator Chukwuka Utazi was at the Catholic Church of Assumption, Abuja, for a twofold celebration for attaining 60 years, the age of diamond, and marking the silver jubilee of his marriage to the woman behind his successes and mother of his 4 children, Dr. Uchenna Utazi. The colorful occasion continued with a reception at Ibeto Hotel in Abuja, where glowing commentations came the way of the distinguished personality many describe as an achiever.
Senator Utazi is one person, one distinguished senator that will work so hard with all his colleagues to ensure that we do the right thing.
I want to congratulate you and your dear wife Uche for being together for 25 years and still counting.
I know him to be a person, a very hardworking person.
All I can wish him is that God should give him more wisdom.
Then came the moment the celebrants cut the anniversary cake, a symbol of a renewed love and vow till death do them part.
160.
Elated for witnessing the memorable event, family members speak.
Just feeling excited, just like how I felt 25 years ago.
It's not an easy feat at all. 25 years is very long, and I'm thankful God for bringing them this far.
I want to wish my dad long life and prosperity.
The man of the moment responds to all the kind words showered on him.
The assurance is that with every storm, you will always be on top. You will survive it. So we have seen storms. God has made us always to be on top of the storms, and we remain grateful to him.
Music, dance, and merriment were high points of the occasion, which will linger for a while in the minds of many.
Congratulations to the family. Time for our last break. We'll be right back.
It's not dark, it's bright. Black is bold. Black is every color all together. My thing, your thing, our thing mixed together. Black shines brightly. Drink it in.
Like a bird needs wings to fly, you need skills to be productive. No matter the level of your education, ITF can train you to acquire skills in areas like mechatronics, metal machining, facility technology, electronics and computer networking, information and communication technology, ICT, culinary art, and agriculture. Acquire a skill and transform yourself from being unemployed to becoming even an employer. Be a valuable Nigerian youth. Say no to unemployment and poverty.
I'll spread my wings and fly so high. I'll reach for the stars, yeah, it's time.
Industrial Training Fund, developing the nation's human resource.
That's our offering today. Thank you for staying with us. Join us again Sunday next week. Good night and God bless Nigeria.